Hello, Tim. Hi, my name is David Deutsch, and I'm applying for the position of head of marketing for Ellos. I wanted to make this video presentation to give you a little bit of background on myself, to introduce myself, to show you why I'm extremely qualified for the role, and how I could really help Ellos take their whole digital marketing strategy to a whole new level and really triple or quadruple the the gross revenue of the company over the next 18 to 24 months. That's what I do. That's what I've been doing for the last 20 years. In fact, my very first job was with TradeDoubler.com, a Swedish company, an affiliate network, one of the best in the world. And I was the first affiliate marketing manager ever to be hired for them in France. And so I learned a lot from them. And this was back in 2000, 20 years ago, if you can imagine. Yeah, I spent 3 weeks in Stockholm, just observing all the beautiful blonde women and the really tall, gorgeous blonde men. And finally, I get to look people in the eyes because I'm 6'4", tall, and I rarely get to look people in the eye when I speak. So having a huge city full of tall people is quite an exciting thing, and beautiful no less. So yeah, I don't speak Swedish very much though, but you know, anything can be learned. So I wanted to share a little bit about my experience that so very closely resembles the work that Ellos does. So first of all, e-commerce is one of my areas of expertise. I'm a Shopify partner, BigCommerce partner. I build my own e-commerce sites, and I've been working on e-commerce sites forever. I'm an expert in Google Shopping, and I'm an expert in advanced e-commerce SEO, which I'm going to demonstrate throughout this video. Now, going straight into some examples, I worked on the digital marketing of LV, which is a plus-size women's clothing in London, very similar to Jessica London, which is one of your brands. I can see that. So I wanted to share those. I haven't worked with them. I haven't worked with LV or Sofa since 2008, 2009, something close to that. But it was similar. And so I have experience in selling furniture online and selling women's clothing online. I'll tell you the two things that I remember the most about LV. One thing about LV I remember is when we offered a free scarf along with I think 75-pound purchase, we got a lot more sales. Wow, that was a really good deal. Just giving one cheap thing away for free, well, cheap to us, valuable to the consumer, ended up getting us a lot of extra customers. And the same goes for Savile Row, which is another company I worked for. When we offered the same technique to them back in the day, they really benefited from offering cufflinks. So not cheap, not expensive cufflinks. To them, it was $1.50, but to the consumer, it would have been about $20 or 20 pounds for the cufflinks. Offering them for free with a suit, that went over really well as well. And Sofa, the big trick with them, everybody's terrified of buying furniture online for one reason. How are you going to get it back home? And I can't afford to pay for the sofa and pay for the shipping cost. It's going to be nuts. So we did, with Sofa, we worked on a program where it's more about free delivery, easy delivery, or cheap delivery, and that really helped us a lot. Well, that was about 12 years ago. Things have changed since then, I would imagine. Going back to Ellos Group, you have, for me, these are very classic e-commerce websites. I have a great deal of experience in all of these product types, and it's extremely quick and easy for me to guide you on the best way to approach your digital marketing. I'd like to give you a quick example on Jotex here. I think this is one of yours. If you copy this, and I can't remember what this means. I think it's linen garden. Yeah, I think that means the drapes. I want to show you something really unique, really interesting. Oops, not the right tab. Still not the right tab. Here it is. I want to show you something interesting. In Google Videos, only 627 videos ever, anywhere in the world, have the word linen gardine in anywhere in the video. And Facebook's in position 1. And whoever this second guy is, well, he got lucky. He has a product up there because he has it in the title. The point is, Videos is an extremely good way to get clicks to your website, and as long as it doesn't cost you very much to produce the video, then you can make hundreds of them. You can have nothing but just beautiful images, and then use a software to animate them. For example, put a little music, put a little text, and suddenly you have a video. It's cheap, it's ugly, but it's effective. Obviously, for a luxury brand like Ellos, that's not something that I would recommend, which is why I'm going to be introducing you to my colleague Ian Bly, who does excellent quality video production, and he's not going to join me as a head of marketing. But when you want to do video, we could always call upon the expertise of my colleagues. I'll put in his quick introduction at the end of this video.
Hello, my name is Ian Bly. I've been working with David Deutsch for many, many years. When it comes to rich media, that's my specialty. Rich media means video, photography, audio. It means engaging with your consumer before they ever knew you existed. Your first impression is the only first impression you're going to get. My job is to set the expectations above the bar of excellence.
So now you see that in video, there's a great deal of opportunity, and it's free to be here. You get those clicks for free. There's no extra charge. Whereas on the normal side, you have over 371,000 results, lots of images. And are we in position one? I guess we are. Is this us? Is this Softex? Wait a second. No, I thought we were Jotex. No, so we're not in position one. Anyway, the point is, that's one of a great many techniques that we can use. I'd like to demonstrate now on one of my websites how I do this so that you can see a little bit better how that works. This is Google Search Console. The videos and the products and all of the enhancements, the micro formats or the structured data for SEO will appear here in the Google Search Console. This is what gives us a better control. Now I'd like to show you mine. So searchtitans.com, that's my website. So when you type into Google e-commerce audit course, I said I was an expert in e-commerce, right? Well, I wasn't kidding. I actually teach people how to do this. So when you type in e-commerce audit course, yeah, sure, I'm in position one. Hold on a second. I buried the lead on that one. Yeah, sure, I'm in position one on the normal side with a 5-star review. The 5-star review is not on a third-party website approved by Google, and yet I still get those lists. You know why? Because SEO and Google Ads are not the same thing. For Google Ads, you cannot have reviews that are on your website. It's not going to trigger. You must have reviews on a third-party website, because that way it guarantees that those reviews are legitimate. And only this list of websites here that I'm showing you are the only review sites in the world that are approved by Google Ads. However, that does not apply to SEO. There is no verification for SEO as long as you have your reviews and as long as you put up the proper structured data in your meta tags, in the head tags. Then you can have your reviews as well. And you can have video, and you can have products. You see, it's listed as a product, even though Google Shopping would never accept a service that I provide as a product. Google SEO doesn't tell the difference. If I say it's a product, it's a product. Whereas Google Shopping would disapprove that listing. So then we go into Google Videos, and yes, I'm in position one, and that's great. And look, there's my listing for Google Videos. And that's how it works. And that's the best way to present your products to everyone, especially with products as visual as yours. Your beautiful clothes, your beautiful lingerie, your beautiful everything. We want to see more videos for you. For Ellos is definitely a part of the future. But the best part, because there's so little competition in videos, it's almost a blank slate. Watch, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 listings on page 1 of Google for videos. That's crazy, isn't it? But that's because there's no competition doing it. And for your products, it's the same thing. As you saw earlier, As you saw earlier, for this one, I don't know who Sortex is. Screw them, right? In this one, let me show you videos. There's only 627 results. All you have to do is get one video up there, and boom, Bob's your uncle. You're already a winner. But if you get 10 videos up there, then you're gonna own the entire page of Google for all of your products, and every single product you have will be listed for this linen gardine, and you'll have all of your products listed. Even for many, many, many pages of Google will only be you on Google Video. Google Video gets an average of 10% click-through rate because people love clicking on videos more than they do on products or on listings. If you have a choice between clicking on a product listing and a video, you're going to choose the video because it's more descriptive, it's more interesting to see. And that's just one of the very, very many techniques that I'm going to bring to the table. As far as Google Shopping is concerned, see, this is my website. This is a product page. I have the reviews, I have a video, I have the breadcrumbs right up here, and I can do more and more and more. In fact, recently, just to prove a point, I have this website, honey.beekeeping.equipment. I don't sell honey, and I don't sell beekeeping equipment. I only like the domain name because I have a couple of hives. And I use this as a demonstration website. So you can't actually buy any of this honey. Don't try, because you're not going to be able to. But what you can do is you can find it on Google. I wrote this article about this bacteria that's killing the olive trees in Italy. And now, not only am I in position 1, but I also have featured snippets for my keyword because of using the proper tags. This can set you aside. This can make you own an entire keyword and get you a much, much higher click-through rate for a very, very wide variety of products. And then finally, of course, there's Google Shopping, which is it's very easy to optimize Google Shopping, but almost nobody ever does it. For example, why is there nobody on Google Shopping for this keyword? I don't know. It's probably because I'm in France and everybody's targeting only Sweden, so we can forgive that. However, when it comes to optimizing Google Shopping, most digital marketers, especially ones who know how to do SEM, search engine marketing, they think that all you have to do is increase the bid or get the quality score higher. Not with Google Shopping. Very few people truly understand how to optimize Google Shopping, which is why usually I get clients to join, to call me, because they have their feeds, everything's live, they're not getting clicks, they're not getting sales, nobody's finding them. There are many, many tricks to getting to the high position and to getting that extra click-through rate, some of which I showed you. One of them is reviews, of course, we discussed that. But the other one is making sure that you use 100% of your product name. What do you mean by product name? Well, when you say product name in Google Shopping, it's not keyboard. That's not the product name. It's whatever you want it to be. You can have, as long as the word keyboard is in there, you're good to go. But it's your description, and Google will rank you based on the words that are describing the product name. And that's the big trick that nobody seems to understand. I do, and that's why most of my e-commerce clients make a lot more money with me, because we blow out the competition because they all have keyboard. Or sometimes, if they're really, really, really good, black keyboard. Ooh, come on, guys. Where's the showmanship? This isn't just a keyboard, ladies and gentlemen. It's a gamer keyboard. It's wireless. It doesn't use those pesky USB sticks. It has a AA battery, much more reliable. Okay, sell it a little bit in the title tag, and you'll get much more clicks from Google Shopping. You won't have to increase the bids, and you'll get a lot more sales. And that's just, again, I have so many hundreds of techniques, I don't even know where to start. I just wanted to share some of these things with you now, because what I noticed, above all else, is you're not using advanced SEO techniques to present your products. Like I just did with e-commerce audit course. You might get the product on page 1, but it's not going to be listed as a product. And here's a really cool little trick, right? This isn't the biggest thing in the world. It's not the end of the world, but I'm still going to show you because it's cool. Here it is. You're barely going to notice this, but do you see searchtitans.com and then in stock in green? That's because that's a product image. But not everybody has the product properly optimized with structured data. And so Google doesn't know that it's a product image. It just assumes, like this one, this is just an image. But this one was properly optimized, and so it's a product image. And it has the word in stock, which means that when you get clicks on those Google images, people actually have a chance to understand that it's a product image, that it's in stock, and that they can buy it. I wouldn't say that that's going to change your life or anything, but it doesn't cost any money to optimize once the product, all of the products of the website, and you have this forever. And it really is necessary to do things the best way possible, especially when it's free of charge. Nobody's going to charge you to do this. Once you hire me, I'm just going to show the tech guys how to do it. And all of that is free. So far, we haven't spent any money yet. No media budget, no external costs, nothing. And I'm already improving the quality of your company and the quality of your product, listings. Now, as far as everything else is concerned, let's go back to the responsibilities, the goals, the budgets, the strategy. That's what I do for a living. I teach people how to do global digital marketing strategies, and I prepare projections for profit and loss, risk assessments. The keyword lists for a company like yours will most likely be within the hundreds of thousands of keywords ranges, and that's fine. My templates, my keyword research templates, and my techniques are designed to quickly go through millions of keywords at the same time, because all of my projections take certain factors into account. I would show you, but it's quite a long time, and I've already spent a lot of time talking to you on this video. If you want to talk to me more, I'll be more than happy to share with you my templates, and I'll show you how I can go through 400,000 keywords immediately and then filter out the ones that are most profitable for the most amount of sales, for the cheapest amount of cost, the least amount of competition, etc., 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 all at the same time, simply by using my templates. That's the way that I do my projections. Once we know the most profitable keywords to target, then we can start prioritizing the team's efforts. As far as the things that I've just shown you, almost every single e-commerce site can be updated just like that, automatically, with the basic structured data tags, code, I guess, for each product automatically, because that's what CMSs are for. It's so that you don't have to do them one by one. And all of the information that you need to use the structured data, you already have that, especially if you're already on Google Shopping. The only thing you're missing is the structured data elements, how to do it, structure it out, strategize, install, and then done. After a few weeks, every single product will be listed properly, will be accentuated properly, and you're going to rise in the ranks. Great. That's the quick, easy stuff. We have a lot more quick and easy stuff to do as well. And then we get into more complicated things like producing video. You can't just produce a quick video like I did with my face and a couple of ugly graphics. I was just trying to prove a point. With Ellos, it's a luxury brand. Therefore, I'm going to be introducing you to a colleague of mine, Ian Bly, who's an expert at digital video production and photography production, specifically for e-commerce sites. I've worked with him for many years now, and I use him and his team because they're excellent, but because they understand how to make me money from those videos. It's not, here's one video and then go away. No, 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 no. We prepare a strategy that's going to make you a lot of money because we produced the videos the way that we did. And then I take over those videos for the marketing aspect. I put them in the right place at the right time to get the attention of the consumers, to grab them, to hold them, and then to make them pay. Literally make them pay. Or at least ask them nicely to buy my stuff. Whichever works, you know. If we could force clients to pay, I think I'd be a lot richer. But We don't need to force them. We can ask them nicely, and we can do it better than all of our competitors put together. Of course, I'll be sharing the KPIs, key performance indicators, and targets in advance. You'll know exactly how much money we're going to make from each of these techniques because of my advanced projections templates and because of the strategies that I've been perfecting over the last 20 years. Let's see, what else do we got in here? Demonstrates a strong, clear, and team-oriented leadership style. Well, I hope I did that. I mean, I did talk about every one of the brands, and I talked about the tech team, and I talked about... What I didn't talk about is maybe all of the people that work within those brands. There are some people like salespeople, store managers, and those people make excellent interview people because they're experts at one specific thing. You interview them for a few minutes, suddenly you have loads of video footage, which can be diced and sliced and diced and increased and help us make large, long videos that are really, really good quality. Of course, that would be a conversation that you would have with my colleague Ian, because I don't produce the videos, I just market them. And where else do we have? Google AdWords Expert, where we've established that. Be aware, drive team-wide curiosity, stay up to date. Yeah, I'm going to teach everyone everything that they could possibly want to know. That's what I do, I teach. I have a lot of secrets that I don't share with just anyone, but when I teach, I release all of my experience. You can ask anything you want, and I'll answer you to a nauseating degree, because I have so much experience and so much information. All right, I think I've given you a lot to think about. I've given you a bunch of examples of my work, and I think that you can see that I am legitimately qualified for head of marketing for Ellos Group. Now the question is, who's better than me? I want his name, I want his social security number, and I want his address. That was a joke. Don't send me any of that information. I got that from a movie once. No, all joking aside, I really hope to hear from you soon. And now I'm going to introduce you to Ian Bly, who took a few minutes just to speak with you about what we can do together.
Hello, my name is Ian Bly. I've been working with David Deutsch for many, many years. When it comes to rich media, that's my specialty. Rich media means video, photography, audio. It means engaging with your consumer before they ever knew you existed. Your first impression is the only first impression you're going to get. My job is to set the expectations above the bar of excellence.